Hey YouTube, so I thought I'd do a quick little video on my Intex saltwater system here for our pool and our Intex sand filter pump. So last fall we bought this new pool. It's an 18-foot summer waves. Now thankfully we got this from one of those bargain shops. I think it was Treasure Hunt in Brockville. And it's an older model, but it was brand new. So we only paid like a third of the price for this thing. It was like 200 and some bucks, which is amazing. So it's a really nice big 18-foot diameter, full 4 feet deep pool. Now the fact that it's older is a really nice thing because the new ones, I think most of these new summer waves, they come with this skimmer bucket here instead of just the in and out outlets, and they have this little cartridge filter pump now. To be completely truthful, we've had little pools in the past with those cartridge filters, and you probably know what I'm talking about if you have one. They just don't work. For a pool this size, there is no way that a cartridge filter can do anything other than frustrate you. So we had bought this Intex sand filter pump years ago when we had a 14-foot above ground pool, and it's been an excellent unit, not a single issue with it, and it can pump a lot of water. Recently we added this saltwater system, which was another lucky find from a thrift store. It was like brand new, never used, and we've switched to saltwater now the past 2 years and it works great. We've had to add no chlorine at all, and you can still keep your chlorine levels at a normal level because the salt, it turns the salt basically into chlorine using a chlorination process. Now the reason for this video I wanted to show you was these Intex hoses are quite large. I mean, these are nice big hoses, right? Same with the filter hoses. Hoses go in and out of your pool, and these are much larger hoses than fits with this Summer Waves. This is Summer Waves Elite pool, and it has smaller fittings. So I wanted to keep my system, but I wanted to use the existing ports on the pool, of course. So I looked around on eBay, Amazon, and Intex does have some converter adapters, but for some reason this year everybody's gone crazy with pool supplies and it's really hard to get and they're overpriced. So what I did was I just went to the hardware store, and actually turned out to be really simple. So if we can see this here, so basically I got this I think it's a 1.5 to 1.25 rubber reducer, and that just clamps right on this one here that comes out of the pool. And then I bought this insert here, which is the big threaded, I don't know what you'd call it, but basically it fits into this one here, which is the 1.5 inches. It just slide fits in there and you clamp it on, and then you have the thread here that matches your Intex. Now you do have to use a rubber washer in here. So I just used the existing washer that came with these, but I just flipped it around because that washer has a flat side. So I had to flip that around to make it seal, and I didn't even have to tighten it very much. Just snug it up, don't crank it too hard or you'll break the seal. And I have not had one single leak at all out of these fittings. Not a drop, and this was a very inexpensive, probably ended up costing me 20 bucks to put these fittings on. And this one here only had a straight fitting, there's no 90, so I just added this little stand here as a strain relief so it can hold that hose up straight, because you don't want it dragging it down on your pool here on an angle. You want to keep it out straight. And this one already had a 90 degree, so that was easy, nothing to do there, it just comes straight down, and that's all there was to it. Very cheap, inexpensive fix. Just go to your hardware store, your plumbing store, and you don't need to buy special fancy adapters. So just thought I'd show you guys that. If you have a pool with different fitting size, this is the Summer Waves, like I said, and we converted it to the Intex system. Thanks for watching. Bye.